Hello, this is Clicking Gaming, and welcome back to Aviary Attorney, where we last left off. I got thrown in jail by the king. That's all I remember. So now we're back. We're here to complete this final, what I believe is the best part, and we're going to break out of prison like total badasses. Who are here this night? Look, Falcon, a loose brick. We can wait for a guard to transfer us to some place. Sneak up behind him, and then we get a distance for murder. I think not. Let's search a little harder. Harder, too hard. Yeah. How about here? There's a bit of scrap metal in this hole. I think it broke off in a shackle. We can dig through the stone walls with this. See? It's all scratchy. That may actually work. For a decade or two. Oh, this one. So that's a maybe on the stone digging scheme. Well, keep it in mind in case King says go on account of Monte Cristo on us. Cheaper. Then it must be this thing. A fireplace. It's been bricked up, so escaping up the chimney is an option. Okay. Then here, a ledge. Give me a leg up and grab on and shimmy my way over somewhere. Let's be honest, Bilson. Neither of us has the physical prowess to shimmy anywhere. Alright. That's everything. I give up. I'm done. The end. That's the end of the whole game. I'm in jail forever. So soon? Yes. Trying to escape from a notorious and escape from prison is the smartest plan we have ever devised. Well. That voice. That condescending tone. No! Just what are you two bird brains doing? Severin, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. The injuries I sustained were mostly superficial. The doctor advised me not to do anything strenuous for any time soon, but he gave me all clear for returning to my job. So tell me, why did I get a memo informing that J.J. Falcon and Spurs have been being held in the conciergerie for treason? That's all Falcon's fault! I had nothing to do with it! Please, get me out of here! Naturally. I figured that if a revolution is inevitable, then we should do our best to ensure that the uprising proceeds in an organized manner. The less bloodshed, the better. Okay, so what did you do? We offered the king our assistance. We said we would defend him in court, and when such a need arises. Well, we didn't quite use those words. We were really extravagant. We were like, blah, blah. It was like, blah, 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 blah. And he was like, blah, 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 blah. This isn't the first time the king has someone in prison for something so pointless. What a pig-headed fool. Consider your charges dropped. Alright, let's get out of here. Hold on, you've caught my interest in this idea of yours. A bloodless revolution. You are absolutely right in that. If the king is captured, since we'll devolve into an unruly mob of animals, we should prepare for a formal trial. No, we should preempt it. You're gonna help us? Of course, this isn't a test that can be handled by two birds alone. What do you mean by preempt, Severin? And what do you mean only two birds? Come on, with you, that's like two birds and a cock, come on. We go on the offensive. We charge the king with crimes against the French people before the rebels can even act. We can do that? Holy shit. We can certainly try. I'll start building a case against the king. My argument will focus on the king's gluttonous and irrelevant fiscal policies. His lack of commitment to his socio-political promises, his overall ineptitude and responsibilities in the visits of his duties as monarchical ruler, and obviously his denial of universal suffrage. And obviously, God. Ugh. How am I supposed to defend the king from all that? You can't if you try to argue with logic. This hypothetical trial will never result in the landslide guilty verdict. So you take a different approach. Appeal to the king's character. Try to win the people's hearts with the tales of the beloved citizen king. He hasn't been called the citizen king for like 10 years. And I'm like, seriously, and he's only been a king for 9 of them. So yeah, you know he hasn't been called that. It was just a suggestion, but consider this. You don't need to win the case. You just need to make a strong enough argument that the trial is fair. All that remains is ensuring that the king can be peacefully brought to the courthouse when the protesters start to turn violent. That's job for the police and royal guard. I will inform Inspector Valerdi of our plan, so he can prepare accordingly. I decide what if I can find him. Inspector Valerdi is missing. Oh, whoa. Apparently he's taken an informal leave of absence since Wednesday. Hold on, Falcon. One thing eludes me. As you probably figured, Inspector Valerdi had me perform an investigation into your past. He thought you were the Viridian killer, crazy as it sounds. And, well, I'm doing for him to do that. It was quite invasive for me, but I can't help but wonder, why did you change name around 1830? Because I was ashamed, I suppose. I had a family name to live up to. My grandfather was something of a successful lawyer. So when I turned up to my classes at law school, people would gawp at me, like, oh my god. They were like, wow, you have big shoes, Philip, and your grandmother would be proud. Blah, 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 blah. But I was a terrible bastard. Mediocre at best. I knew that deep down I would never be the half of the man my grandfather was. Fascinating. I had no idea. Who was your grandfather, if you don't mind me asking, Falcon? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he was just another overly opinionated rebel who died in the old revolution. I see. Well, let's not dilly-dally any longer. We have duties to carry out. Right. We're gonna find the actors and we're gonna defend the king whether he likes it or not. Ooh, ha. Let's go to Auriemma Associates. Our girlfriend, these guys. Visitors, Monsieur folks, visitors! Visitors, Monsieur Falcon and Monsieur Sparrowson. How may I help you two today? We're doing very well, Monsieur, but we don't have much time, so let me cut to the chase. We're collecting the positive anecdotes about the king. Would you happen to have any? Positive anecdotes, How curious. As it happens, I've met the king twice. Once, as you know, I was in Juan Curiado Persona. Oh, right, that happened. Of course, I don't think that story will be any use to us. What was the other instance? I could tell you, but there's a price. Are you serious? You're such a money grabber. Fox has to eat, Monsieur. Fine, fine. How much do you want? 40 francs sound good? 10,000. Yeah, sure, why not? I totally have that money. Sounds good. Sebastian, pay the man. I don't know how bourgeois you think we are, Falcon, but neither of us are bourgeois enough to front that amount of cash. No matter. I'm sure you'll think of some way of repaying the debt. Between that and my medical bills, we should be ready for basic things like food by the year. 4,000? Let's not worry about the debt for now, messieurs. Let me just tell you the story. It was several years ago, 1841, I believe. I was lingering around in Ile de la Cité. That place. I was in the pursuit of an investigative lead, so I had adopted the persona and outfit of a sickly beggar. Later I was approached by a kind-faced man. It was the king himself. He took 20 francs out of his pocket. The king gave money to a sick beggar, or at least someone who looked like a sick beggar. No, he just burned in front of me. He was like, oh yes, I burned your money. That's great, we can use that. I'm not done, monsieur. The king took the coin and said, I know what it's like to be poor. When I was your age, I had 1,000 of these to my name. Then he pocketed the coin and left. Oh. Shit. I'll make a note. Gave financial advice to the poor and needy. Well, that's nice. Oh, that anecdote was of some use to you, monsieur. It might be, but I don't feel like we'll get 10,000 francs worth of material. I see. No matter. Just keep me in mind if you have any potential client. We will have a pleasant day, monsieur. Ooh, ha. Now it is the 12th. Now we shall go to here. Ooh, ha, e. Time for some shopping, Falcon. Maybe later. For now, we need to find people who've spoken to the king. He's been known to pass through Les Roses on occasion, so if we're lucky... Hey, messieurs, it's us, remember? We remember. Are you keeping well, madam? Absolutely, never been better. So what can I sell you today? Information. We're looking for positive stories about the king. I don't suppose you have any. The king? No, I haven't got nothing to say about the king. The king's smelly egg thief! Quiet, child. You know what they say about the king having spies around. Spies? Calm down, Spells. Rumors of the king having an elaborate spy network apparently untrue. The bird suspects nothing. Now they explain the shutdown banquets, huh? The government's clamping down on anyone who takes dissent, you know? Let's get this conversation back on track. Joey, can you tell us why the king's a smelly egg thief? My name's not Joey! Something you can serve yourselves with, messieurs. Please, go on. Please go on, madam. Don't worry, we aren't spies. At least, I don't think we are. Are we spies? No, of course not, Spurgeon. They're getting suspicious. I must make my move now. Wah! He jumps through a window. It's like, he just jumped into the store. Wah! He jumps out another window, and he makes his getaway. I know, I trust you guys. See, a couple of years ago, we were running a shop, an antiques and odds and ends shop. And, we had an egg. Just one, though. It was this golden egg. Super precious. We must have bought that thing for 2,000 francs, but it was usually worth 10 times that. We were planning on making a nice, tidy sum for it. I see, an investment egg. So what happened? Well, one day we were visited by the king, no less. And old King Lou Phil showed interest in our egg. I would think that this rich chance make it bank, right? But then the king just goes and waddles off with it. He's like, do, that's mine now. They'll bang you.
Oh yeah, he paid us all right.
What's this?
The Queen of the King's coach flipped our way. It isn't even French. What the hell?
I think this is British. One of these crazy imperial unicorns from that crazy imperial country. I have no idea what the British-French exchange rate is, but we can buy this off you, madam.
Put your ball away and keep it. It's worthless to me.
And now we got another thing that completely complained about the king, man.
Look at that egg bacon of us. He put us out on the streets. But now we bounce back, so turn and company better than ever.
That's excellent to hear. Anyway, we must take our leave. You've been a huge help, madam. We're gonna kick that king's butt and get your right back. Hold on, we're supposed to be the defense. Come on. Hoo-ha! This king's gonna get fucked in the asshole. Now we go to Pont des Arts. That place. Hoo-ha! And we mentioned, Monsieur Kingsley, we need your help. Finally, it's about time someone out here practicing my skills. Your fishing skills, right? The term is angling, wise guy. This has nothing to do with fishing. Let me cut to the preamble. We are looking for people that tell stories about the king. Would you happen to have any? Which I seriously doubt, but who knows? Stories, huh? You came the right guy. I have a whale story for you. So the other day I was fishing. I caught this monster of a catfish. It was 2 meters long, easily. Here we go again. I caught a fish and it was this big. Oh sure, I checked a 9-kilometer falcon out of the water and everyone buys it. But I gotta get to be on big pictures. Everyone's a skeptic. Please continue, so I'm Monsieur Kingsley, we're not done with this. Alright, so anyway, the king of all people had to be walking by with his entourage. They all clapped and cheered and came over to see the fish. And then he says, I'm hungry, let's kill this fellow up. And they just walk off my fish. Can you believe that? I can't really. I can believe that. It seems like something a royal penguin would do. You at least get paid for your fish? Oh yeah, one of the roller goes nuts with one franc my way. 1 franc! You might just flip in the bird. No offense. Aha! So the king supports the local fishing industry. I'm writing this down. Right. I have no idea what this story would be any use for us being pressed your time, monsieur. Good day to you. Bye, monsieur fisherman. Hey, don't call me a fish. I'm a screw, no one cares. Oh. And another new shitty day comes. Now we go to a library to read books. Okay, here we go. Emily never lets us down for useful information. I'm sure he's got something interesting to say about the king. How would you, monsieur? Oh wow, all the weird noises there. My house might be haunted. How would you, messieurs? Perhaps you are responding again today, ask and take out a book. Not just the usual thing, an endless stream of questions. You do need an encyclopedia. Well, go on then, ask whatever drivel you want to ask. Have you met King Louis Philip? I have. As a matter of fact, occasion just by this library check out books. Unlike some people. What sort of books do you check out, monsieurs? Thick books, I believe last time I checked was an expensive history of the Macedonian Empire. I had no idea that this match was interested in academic history. I'll make note, King Louis Philip is a well-read and intelligent man. In most pieces of books are usually returned with footprints on the covers. This leaves me with the king may just use them to stand on during speeches. Oh. We'll just leave that part out. No new story. Was there anything else? Of course, there is. From your well-educated standpoint, is King Louis Philip a good leader, as far as leaders go? Well, I can't fault the king's pro-business spirit. The big industry leaders love him. Oh, this sounds promising. Of course, this comes at the expense of everyone who isn't a Borgias. Their wealth divided isn't stronger than ever. Maybe not. You can forget about the socially progressive policies. The king signed off on all of the goes off backward thinking policies. And of course, in terms of leadership charisma, the king is about as president as a rotten pear. That'll do, monsieurs. A simple no would suffice. You don't have to keep going. Oh, not to mention everything else. I have like a list. I'm making a book about it too. No, come on, no, take it. Nope, that should be all. Thank you for your ambition, monsieur. I look forward to the next round of idiotic questions. I really do. I'm a really lonely person here. No one comes to this library. Does anyone even read books anymore? Let's go to the bar. Oh, just the dodo I wanted to see. Mademoiselle, quick question. Have you served the King of France? Good one, hon. That's hilarious. Me, serving the king. Me.
Would you like some wine, no mercy? Tee-hee. I get what is of the King of Denmark. Aha!
I think that was a no. I think you might be right, of course. Quick to the card room. Let's go up 1 floor, 2 floors.
Right, I'm moving off with a little bit of guard, man, sir.
Not today. I bet I don't have time for that one, sure. I have to investigate the work there.
Come on, sir, you have to have one quick game.
Oh, go on then. Fine. Alright, you twisted my arm.
Not very well, then, do you know how to play?
Of course I do, come on. Of course, I've been playing for years. Yeah, right, don't get cocky, Falcon.
Very good, I shall be able to do that with about 5 eggs per game. Here we go.
You better give me some freaking information. Ooh, magical shuffling skills. And let's start. Alright. Hit. Hit. Stand. Alright, the dealer. 9, 15, 17, 22. Oh, yes, I won.
Robert, man, sir, here's your payout. Shall we have another round?
No, I'm done. I think we're done. Maybe another day, Munchers.
On a chance, feel free to come back anytime.
Thanks for the information, asshole. Inspector Valodi? Hello, Inspector. Did you just hick? Did you just hick?
Yeah. Welcome, Jay. Welcome.
Yes.
I think I made a mistake.
I'll say. Do I see 2 empty bottles of Russian vodka? It's a mystery how you're still standing.
No, listen, this is important. I'm not really a pirate. I'm actually a Viking. But no one believes me because I have an eye patch.
Inspector, maybe we should have the conversation when you're a little more sober.
No, Falcon, listen. Falcon, I thought you were the warden killer.
The what?
The warden killer. The man who intimated in the July rebustion.
You thought it was the warden killer? How did you even come to that conclusion?
I saw that you changed your name around 1830 and
you made it an assumption. Wait, is this why you gave someone a tip-off? Were you trying to lure the animal out of me or something?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Falcon. It was my mistake. Do you forgive me?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, sure. I forgive you for assuming that I was a math better than nearly killing me and suffering in order to prove it.
Oh, then, make a Falcon.
Now listen closely, Inspector. I have a favor to ask of you.
A favor for you, JJ, anything.
Maybe we should wait until the Inspector's a little more coherent.
No, I want to help. I must pay my debt.
Excellent, so Sever and I plan a big case against the King of France. We intend on trying him before the rebels can get their hands on him. But in such, we would like you to bring the king to the courthouse. Do you think you can do that? Inspector?
Ugh, you have a very funny hat. Treason, you are a sympathizer for the rebel cause.
Listen, treason, Inspector, will ensure the safest outcome to an available revolution.
You are treason. You are treason. You are
Told you, incoherent. Yeah, I guess you're right, person. Well, Inspector, maybe you should contact us if you change your mind. Hey, let's sober it up. Ooh, I ready to hit the road? Well, let's get out of here. Yep, let's make a move. Ooh, one place left. Palais de Justice. Ooh, Excuse me, Judge Maxime.
Oh, hello, Falcon. Nice work on the Cargums case. Business. What has really bad about your impromptu lawyering skills?
Really? I'm getting a reputation. Oh, I'm getting all flustered. Hey, I helped too.
Of course you did, Hobbiton.
Sparrowson.
Right, Sparrowton.
No, Maxime, I don't have to suppose. Monsieur Coquerico's fed you in on what we're predicting nonsense and...
No, he hasn't.
How to put this? We're planning a trial of sorts. We intend forming a case against, the king! Right, and, We want you to adjudicate.
A trial against king? Interesting. What are your charges?
I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. It seems like Severn's territory.
If you aren't even sure, I don't think you're quite prepared for this trial. Maybe you should leave this law to have a little bit more experience.
I see. Well, thank you anyway. I think the judge has a very changing voicing thing, too. Let's make a move, person. What about our judge? Doesn't matter. Let's focus on building a self-defense case for the king. We can wing it from there. Maybe we can even hold the trial without any judges at all. Just go agree with me and the king in the middle.
You're strange, Captain. You're like your grandfather, and yet you're nothing like him.
But wait, you knew my grandfather? What?
Well, I wouldn't say no. I was just seeing it when he was causing havoc in the courtrooms. But of course, I was familiar with his work. Why couldn't I find your career choice peculiar? Your grandfather worked so hard to prosecute King Louie the 16th, and yet here you are regularly working to defend your own king. Just like him, you would make an excellent prosecutor. So why did you choose the rock path of private defender?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I just want to take myself out of my grandfather's shadow. It was massive, it was always blinding, and on cold days it made it colder. I would grab my own path as a lawyer. I didn't want to be a poor imitation of an old hero.
Quite understandable. Oh, just look at the time. I'm due back in the courtroom. Before I go, let me just say I would be happy to educate your child, Falcon.
Really? That's fantastic. Thank you, Your Honor.
There's no trouble. Show me what the Prince of Maximilian Robespierre is capable of.
Ooh, ah. A new day has dawned. Anyway, I will end the video here for now. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And if you, or don't, you don't have to. And I'll see you all in the next video.